Hey everyone, we're going to do a drive-through tour of Napa Oaks here in Boerne, Texas. I'm coming off I-10 access road into the entrance to the subdivision. The first thing you can see is they have these apartments out here. They've been here about a year. We were worried about, the community was worried about that, they might not be good for the area. So far it hasn't been an issue. We haven't had any issues with it. They've been pretty good. People pretty much keep to themselves, which is great. You can see this is a gated community. On the side there's your pad, and it also has electronic on the right. You have a button you can get. This is open from about 5:36 in the morning until 7 at night. Then it automatically closes after that because they still have some new homes. Now as you come in, if you go to the right here on this side, this is part of the old community, they kind of call it. It was three kind of sections that Napa Oaks was built. As you see the homes here, these were built by a couple different builders. No one in particular. They had a whole bunch back then. You see it's mostly stone on the outside. I'll try to go slow and get a good picture of the home. Some stone on the outside. Some are 3 layers brick, some are not. And you can see as you go through, a lot of them have updated their fences, have a lot of different things, a lot of work going on in the area, different things like that. And I'm just going to go here and drive down this one street in Napa Oaks, kind of show you some of the area. Once you come here in this one street in Napa Oaks, here of course is the water runoff for the drainage. It used to open up to another back end. This is all closed off now this way to a different community. This here, as we're coming to the end of the old section per se, if you want to think about it, and some of the other homes. If we go a little farther, there's a couple speed bumps we got to deal with. Other than that, sorry for the jumping. It's the speed bumps kicking us up and down. I'll try to dodge all the cars. There is an HOA here. It's not very expensive. It's like $350 a year or something. As we get into the new section up ahead, this is sometimes called the Gihan section because Gihan Builder was the one who opened up and did the homes over here in this section. They have another set of gates. So this is a little part. So yeah, Napa Oaks, and this is considered the villas at Napa Oaks, the little Gihan section. And as you come into this section here, it has a separate little one. So this has another smaller HOA part of it. We'd have to reach out and get the other one. They're trying to combine this right now with the current HOA that they already have in Napa Oaks. You can see this is a newer homes, as you can kind of go down and see them. They're a little more, up to date, a little more fancy than the older sections. These closed out about 2 years ago, maybe, something like that. So a lot of these homes are pretty new. You can see they're pretty nice. A lot of older trees in the area. I'm going to kind of drive through and show you, which was pretty interesting before. Some people, of course, are moving here. If you go through the section here, before we did it, or before when they did the section, I should say, this used to be open, and you could go to another neighboring subdivision. Now it's all gated off. You can kind of see the gates there. Now I'm just going to drive through this section here with Napa Oaks, kind of show you, the Gihan section of Napa Oaks, show you some of the homes. This area of the homes, the home prices in Napa Oaks and the Gihan and all that, were right around, when I did some research this morning, they have some homes that have sold around 600. You can think 6 to 650, 700, 750, anything like that will give you an idea, kind of, what the homes are going for, anything like that. You can get a home for as little as $550, $580. You can also have some rental homes, like this one here is for sale from Coldwell Banker, this nice one. Here's some other really nice homes. Or you can go higher to 600,000-700,000. Just kind of depends what you're looking for. Let me kind of show here. See, this is a nice little cul-de-sac. And then we're going to turn here and get back towards the older town, the older section. And there's another section on the other side we're going to drive through a little bit. That is kind of the middle section that they had some older homes that were built while this one wasn't closed off yet. And then you can see it's nice. People walk their dogs and do things. It's a really quiet, nice community out here. Beautiful if you have a family. One of the other really cool things about this Villas of Napa Oaks, or the Napa Oaks section here, is that they do have some of the top rated school districts in the United States. If you go to greatschools.org, you can look them up there and see. These are part of the Boerne School District of Boerne, Texas. And then I'm going to kind of turn right here so you can kind of get an idea of what's going here. So we're back to the old section now. We just left the gate. So as we were mentioning, The Boerne School District, a lot of people come to this area. If you go to greatschools.org and look up Champions High School, that's one of the local high schools in Boerne, and some of the other ones, and kind of check it out. It'll give you an idea of how great rated the schools are. They're some of the top rated in the state. A lot of people move here just for their school districts. And another very kind of interesting fact about this subdivision is if you're here and you're in Boerne, your address is Boerne, but you're still considered Bexar County, not Kendall County. So your taxes are lower. But the only bad part of it is you get lower taxes, but at the same time, you have to be able to pay your taxes for schools for Boerne and some for Kendall at the same time. So that's kind of annoying at one way, but sorry about the speed bump, forgot to raise the camera up. Kind of annoying one way, but at the same time, it's not so bad other ways. And have some kind of thing showing on the screen. That's just a reflection from the sun here flashing on some of the bright things in the car. So you can see one of the great things about the community is all the trees. It has a lot of really nice big trees, really pretty. Now that section, you didn't notice it as much, but I'm gonna kind of show you here. I'm back at the gate now. So if you come back to the gate, I took a right when I came in this gate. So now I'm gonna come in here and take a right from the stop sign. So this would be going straight in from the gate. And I gotta hit these two massive ridiculous speed bumps again they put in. They only put these in like 6 months ago because people wouldn't slow down, which makes sense, but they were not put in for 20-mile-an-hour roads. They're 40-mile-an-hour speed bumps, but it's all good. You can see all these nice homes. So these homes are semi-new. They're not as new as the ones in the Gihon side, but they're still not bad. They're still kind of new. And you can see it's pretty. People have really nice lawns. They take care of it. One of the really neat things we're going to show you right now is I'm going to go up. This is one of the bigger hills in the community. There's two like major hills. This is one of them. So you can get some views if you go to the right spots. I'm going to take you up this hill. Supposedly some friends of ours moved in this area, and they said some doctors, lawyers, those kind of people have been living out here and moving out here in these beautiful homes out here in the top. And there you go. And see, DDSA is their license plate, so that's a dentist who is there. Nice of them to let us know who they work for. And this home I have had a chance to tour before. It has some of the most beautiful views you'll ever see in your life. You can see the whole city of San Antonio all out in the distance, all the way through the Dominion. You have a really great view of the Dominion. And then we're going to keep coming down this big hill, and we're going to take the first right at the bottom. And as we go into this first right down here, this is going to be another new-ish side. They still have some homes that are being built out here. So these, of course, are all finished, and these are some other ones. And this is kind of like another mini community inside the subdivision. So Napa Oaks has the older section. The villas in Napa Oaks are the Gihon side. And then as you come through here, I'm going to turn here and show you some of the newer homes that are still being finished. You come into what's called Cole at Napa Oaks. Even though it's all Napa Oaks, you can see right there, Cole at Napa Oaks. That one is kind of another little community. These homes are newer as well. And you can kind of see these are really pretty brick on the outside. A lot of these are Monticello, Belair, Jaffet Builders, and then Carol and Carl, however they say their name, is over here. Let me show you kind of what their homes. They're a new home community. I'm just going to come up here and kind of show you on the side, through the window on this side. I'm going to skip you over, sorry for the jump. And you can see here, these are all within the last 2 years or so. They do have some brand new homes that are still available right now that you can buy. As you can see, these are great homes ready for you. See, that one already has the lot ready to be picked out. Now, we mentioned before we went to the top of that big hill, if you look up, those are the homes at the top of that big hill. So if you're up there, you get the best view. These homes are also really nice. 3-car garages, stone. These are great homes. They did beautiful. And these are all usually Bel Air or Jaffet builds, and some Monticello, as we mentioned. All great builders. And you can see a lot of people have solar panels out here. It's a very affluent community. A lot of people are businessmen. A lot of people work in finance. A lot of people are lawyers, doctors, as you saw on top of the hill, dentists. Here's another drainage pond. and then the local mailboxes. Then I'm going to show you one other big hill. Once you come down here, there's some other nicer homes. This is also a newer section of area. If you keep going straight, I'll do the little cul-de-sac here just so you guys can see it. When we keep going down this way and check it out, here it is here. I'm going to do like a little cul-de-sac tour, and then it just goes up on this little side here. And you can see how pretty some of these homes are. They have a lot of trees still. Some of these have the hill. We're going to go up this big hill behind them in a minute. And you can see over here. Here's one for sale if you're looking for a home. Love to show you that one. That's a great one. See, this one has even a landing up in the back. And these are all great. These have the brick in the front. These are 3-sided brick. Some of them are 1-sided brick with stucco. It just depends on what they're looking for. They all have covered patios. Some of them have pretty large yards. Nothing an acre or anything, but I've seen homes almost to 3/4 of an acre for some of the cul-de-sac lots. Really big lots for some of them. And this home I really like because it has the really pretty, as you can see through the really pretty flowers, all the different colors. It looks great like that. So we're going to turn here and we're going to start to go up this subdivision road, which brings us towards the top of the hill. So I'm going to come up this way. Some more nice flowers. People taking care of their yard really nice. You can see on both sides they have really great job. Looking beautiful. Which is nice for a community to have a nice look. Now this road brought us halfway up the hill instead of starting from the bottom. But if you look down the hill, there's this big tall hill. And on the other side, those houses are at the top of that other big hill. So I'm going to go up here and show you the top of this one. And then we're going to come up here and kind of show you up here. So these homes are beautiful. This one's only a couple years old, straight ahead. I saw them finishing that before when we were doing some tours in here. You come through here, there's a couple different homes. Right here on the right, this white one, the white castle house I call it. That one's only like 6 months old, brand new. Some other great homes out here. And then as you can kind of go this way, you can see the rest of the home tours. And there is 2 lots available. They're $150,000 each. You can build your home on. You could buy both of them and you would have this incredible view. I'm trying to get a better picture of the view, but the cars are kind of in the way. Hopefully you can get an idea now. Here's a good picture of the view. And this is even cut off a little bit. You have this great view of the city behind you, and you can go through and you can enjoy that. So I'm coming down the hill and we'll be back in that other part of the community. Hope that was a great tour for you and you enjoy. If you want to learn more about Napa Oaks and some of the homes available, love to reach out and talk to you.